Sickness is a valley. It's a place we never plan to visit. One day you're walking on the sunny hills of life, just enjoying the breeze, the view, and then the next, you find yourself on a path that slopes downward. You feel a chill you can't quite shake, a vulnerability like a heavy blanket. In this valley we see our fragility. Titles mean little. You are not a manager, a teacher, or a driver. You are a soul in a body that aches, a mind that worries. The world outside hurries while your world slows. In the stillness you notice, gentle patience in a loved one's eyes, a sunbeam on the floor. It began subtly, as these things often do, a whisper of fatigue that I dismissed as just a busy week. So I did what most of us do. I drank an extra cup of coffee, took a pain reliever, and kept moving forward. But this visitor was persistent. The whisper grew into a persistent voice. The fatigue became a heavy weight. The diagnosis came, and with it, a name for my unwelcome visitor. Having a name for it was both a relief and a terror. This journey through illness was a lesson in surrender. I had to surrender my sense of control, which I realized was only an illusion to begin with. My world shrank to the four walls of my room, and my focus narrowed to the singular goal of getting through the next hour. Fear is a crafty opponent. It does not fight fair. It attacks when you are at your weakest, in the deep dark of the night. Fear painted vivid pictures of the worst-case scenarios, playing them on a loop in my head. What if I don't get better? I clung to the promises I had stored in my heart. Verses I had memorized years ago became my weapons. In my weakness, I discovered a strength I had never seen before. It started with my family, my first line of defense. Then the circle of care widened. Friends began to appear. Neighbors began to appear. The doorbell would ring. I was humbled by the sheer volume of kindness. Each card, each meal, each text message was a stitch in a beautiful quilt of grace. Beyond the meals, the mowed lawn, there was another unseen army at work. This was the army of prayer warriors. I remember one particularly difficult afternoon. Just then, my phone buzzed. That prayer, at that exact moment, was a divine appointment. To all of you who whispered my name in your prayers, please know that I felt it. Your faithfulness made all the difference. Dear Heavenly Father, my good and gracious Shepherd, how can my heart ever contain the gratitude it feels? Lord, I thank you for the people you sent to be your hands and feet, for my precious family, my friends, my neighbors, and the medical professionals. And now, Father, as I stand on the other side of this trial, my heart is full. You have turned my mourning into dancing. As the illness began to recede, it felt like watching the sun rise after a long, dark night. With this returning light came a new perspective. I learned the life-altering power of gratitude. This practice has fundamentally changed how I experience my daily life. Part of this new song is a deep appreciation for the gift of today. Today is the only day we are guaranteed. If you are reading this from your own valley of sickness, I want to speak directly to your heart. You are not alone. The same God who walked with me through my valley is walking with you right now. Do not be afraid to be weak. Allow others to care for you. Hold on to hope. The sun will rise again. There will be healing. There will be restoration. The dawn is coming.